Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am showing you guys my updated makeup routine. It's a glowy makeup look, but suitable for oily skin, which is what I have. Oily, sensitive, acne-prone skin. This is the glam that I do when I want to feel my best. When I do this makeup look, I feel super smooth, glowy, radiant, but matte in the right places. If you love full glam like I do, then you know that skincare and skin prep is the most important. There is no good makeup without good skin prep. We want to look like filters in real life. Let's clip back this hair and let's get into it. For skin prep today, I'm actually using two of Korea's bestsellers from the brand Dalba. To prime my face, I'm actually going to be using their UV Essence sunscreen. This has an SPF of 50. It's super lightweight, suitable for sensitive skin. And of course, the best part is that it gives a healthy, dewy glow to the skin without feeling heavy. Of course, you can use these products without makeup, but I love that they work so well under makeup. They don't disturb your makeup. This doesn't pill. And just like in their first spray serum, which I raved about in my favorites video, this SPF is also made with white truffles, which is clinically proven to boost skin elasticity, so really good for anti-aging. And Dalba is vegan and their products are clinically proven to be non-comedogenic, so perfect for us with sensitive skin, acne-prone skin. This is the recommended amount for SPF. A lot of sunscreens feel heavy on the face, but this one does not. It feels super luxurious and fresh. It almost feels cooling when you're putting it on, like your skin is drinking a glass of water. Look at the glow it gives. We're gonna take the glow a bit further with one of my favorite products from the brand. This is the Dalba First Spray Serum. I just got a fresh new bottle and we're gonna intensify and lock in this glow. As you can see, it has two layers. You wanna give this a good shake so you can mix the two layers together. The oil and water layer, you wanna mix it really well. And this is going to lock everything in. It's gonna lock in the hydration, lock in this glow, and even though it's packed with antioxidants, it feels super light. I got this question in my last video asking if it feels heavy or greasy, and it does not. I have oily skin, so I can't do anything that feels heavy or greasy because one, I don't like the feeling, and two, it will clog my pores. And has a really nice even mist, which as a makeup artist I love, because if you're using this to refresh your makeup or in between makeup steps, you don't want it to disrupt your makeup. So I like that it's a nice even spray. The glow speaks for itself. I love the way this looks and feels. It feels so nice and refreshing. You can use this year round. In the summer, really nice to throw in your bag, whether you're going to the pool, the beach, or just throughout your day to really give your skin a nice refresh. Because yes, in the summer, you still need to hydrate your face. But in the fall and winter, this as skincare prep, it works instantly. So you don't need to do too much, which I love. Also use this spray on your beauty blender to apply your foundation, your tinted moisturizer, whatever you want, your concealer. If you finish your makeup and it's looking a little cakey, you can also use this after your makeup. It's hydration in a bottle. You guys know I raved about the Dalba First Spray Serum in my favorites video. Thank you so much to them for partnering with me. Let's get into the glam. I like to do my makeup a little differently. I actually conceal my brows before filling them in, and I'm using a brush from Michael's craft store. This is the Simply Simmons number 10 brush. Do not sleep on a paintbrush. I'm using the Tower 28 concealer, which is nice and creamy. And I'm gonna bring this onto my lid. I'm gonna set my lids with the MAC Studio Fix powder. You could also use a translucent powder, but this is nice because it also gives a little bit of coverage. This is gonna make sure the shadows do not crease, and my eyelids tend to crease a lot, so I cannot skip this step if I want my makeup to last. Going in with Benefit Hoola in the crease, warm this up. Nothing too precise, just getting some definition up in here. Using Mocha Latte from Sephora Collection, just a little bit lower. Next, I'm going to take Milky Way, also from Sephora Collection. This is a really pretty champagne shade, so it's not too gold and not silver. It's just like right in the middle. Next, I'm going to take MAC Costa Riche eye pencil, which is a really pretty warm brown shade. And I'm going to line my lid. I like to take my nail and just extend it like that. And then I'm gonna go in with a black eyeliner on the upper lash line, upper waterline. When I'm editing, this always creeps me out to watch, but it makes a big difference, especially if you're wearing lashes. It makes your lash line look so much fuller. Lately, I've been curling my lashes and then going in with the Thrive Mascara, Lash Extensions one that I also raved about in my last video. If the position of my camera changed, that's because my entire lighting contraption fell on my camera. But we're back, okay. Gonna use one of my favorite drugstore lashes. These are the Ardell 421s, and I'm just gonna cut them to my eye. I like to cut this much off. like 2 or 3 notches off the end. When I say notches, like the little knots. And while the lashes are drying, I'm gonna go in with the skin tint from Kylie Cosmetics Skin Tint Blurring Elixir in 4.5 WN, which I also raved about in my last favorites video. I'm just gonna put some onto the back of my hand and then using a brush first to apply. It literally just like glides on, which is why I love good skin prep. It's not clinging to any dry patches. Lashes are on. Now I'm going to bronze up my face using the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in medium dark. And I'm also going in with the Makeup by Mario brush that I love, the F4 brush, onto my hand and then warm up the face. This brush, you need it because it just does the work for you. I've mentioned it before that I don't like to use dirty brushes, but I make an exception for this brush. Like if it's dirty and the other one I have is dirty, I will go ahead and just like wipe it and use it again because it's that good and it really just does the job so quickly. It makes my life so much easier because of the shape and it just is amazing. I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm using the Victoria Beckham Stylist. I keep getting the wrong shade. This is Sandstone. I need to just have like all of them because depending on what color I am throughout the year, because I do love the product, I just need to get the color right. But this one's a little dark for me, but I make it work, so don't be alarmed. As you can see, not my color, but I love that it's a pen situation. Just gonna blend that. It blends out okay. For concealer, Hourglass Vanish, of course. I'm using Apricots and Oat. Apricot to kind of brighten because it has a little bit of a peachy, and then Oat to lighten. I'm gonna spray my sponge with a little bit of the Zalba spray so that everything can blend very nicely. See? Easy blend. Going in with the L'Oreal Lumi Liquid Blush in the shade Dewy Bright Pink 605. Going in with the Huda Beauty powders, a little bit of pound cake and a little bit of sugar cookie. I'm going to mix them on my hand, pack it into the sponge, and set. Setting with pound cake. I love this glow, but we're gonna have to set it. If you have dry skin, you don't have to go ahead and pretty much bake your entire face, but I have very oily skin, so I do. But if I didn't have good skin prep, the powders would make my skin look very dry. My skin doesn't look dry even though I just used a really heavy duty setting powder all over. A little bit of MAC Dark Golden on a Makeup by Mario F1. Okay, let's do brows. I'm gonna comb my brows up. I've been liking doing my brows after powder. Going in with the Kosas brow pencil. I'm gonna lightly fill them in. Try not to use too much pressure. First gonna go in with the Sephora Fluff and Fix Brow Wax. Morphe Cheek Thrills in Sunset Swim, the powder, kind of like a bronzy blush shade. This literally is the perfect summer shade. It's a bronzer, a blush bronzer. And then a little bit of après-ski. Hourglass powder, bringing the glow back. Lower lash mascara. Time for lips. I'm using Makeup Forever Endless Cacao. Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut. A little bit of maquillage. Anastasia Haze. Blend, blend, blend. A little more brow gel. Strawberry Shortcake lip gloss. I'm using Hoola on this Morphe M402 right underneath. Back in with the liner. I'm gonna brighten my under eye a little bit with a white powder. This is from One Size. It is a little scary. You want to use this very light-handed, but I like it right in here. Just a little. Gonna spray a little bit of the Dalba just on the cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna let my hair down. A little hula on the nose. I feel like I kind of hid it. A little bit of nose highlight. I'd be like, I'm just gonna do a quick light makeup and then boom. I'm not wearing a matte eye. I love a simple champagne gold on the lid and a super bronzy, glowy makeup. I love how my makeup comes out and I'm using all of my favorite products, my go-tos, because it just makes everything so good. I definitely notice a difference when I'm being lazy with my skin prep. Like if I don't really take the time to hydrate my skin, my makeup will show that. If you feel like you take pictures and you don't really like see your makeup, the key is really good skin prep so that you can layer the makeup on, because layering is really what's gonna make it last and also show up. I hope you guys enjoyed doing your makeup with me. I will see you in the next one. Bye.